Hi, and welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
We have another Star Wars Armada battle report for you today. John, what are you bringing today?
I'm bringing one of my favorite commanders in a different way. I've been wanting to try this out. It's a Sloane list with a Venator.
And I have a Plo Koon list that was given to us by Summer, who writes for Goonhammer. So Summer, hopefully I can do your Plo Koon list some justice. But we've got a fighter battle on our hands today.
Yeah, it's going to be the clash of blue accuracies.
It really will be. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting these things out on the table and getting an opportunity to play with them.
Big shout out to all of our Patreon members. If you would like to check that out, there's a link down below.
So stay tuned till the end of the episode where we are going to give you some information on our latest giveaway. All right, now let's get right to the fleets and then to the action. Coming in at 397 points is Summer's Plo Koon list. Plo is on a Venator I Star Destroyer with skilled first officer, Intensify Firepower, Flak Guns, external racks, and the DBY-827 heavy turbolasers. There is an Acclamator I assault ship with Hondo Ohnaka, flight controllers, hyperspace rings, expanded hangar bay, external racks, and the Navoda B title. There's a Pelta-class transport frigate with clone navigation officer and munitions resupply. Going into squadrons, Anakin Skywalker leads the charge in a Delta 7 Ather Sprite. Axe is in his V-19 Torrent. Oddball in an ARC 170. We have 3 generic ARC 170 Starfighter squadrons, and following all that up is a V-19 Torrent squadron.
Here's my Admiral Sloane list coming in at 398 points. Sloane is sitting on the Raider I class Corvette with reserved hangar deck and the Corvus title. My primary combat ship is a Venator II class Star Destroyer with the Emperor on board, with electronic countermeasures, local fire control, so swap out the contain for another salvo, expanded launchers, external racks, and XI-7 turbolasers. My fighter pusher is a Quasar I class cruiser. It has wing commander, flight controllers, boosted comms, reserved hangar deck, and the pursuant title. For fighters, I have Mark Steele, Colonel Jendon, and Hal Runner, along with Saber Squadron and 4 TIE Interceptors.
I won the bid, elected to go first so my squadrons can have an option to attack John first. John gave me the following objectives: advanced gunnery, asteroid tactics, and superior positions. This was a tough one. I'm choosing advanced gunnery. I was debating asteroid tactics here, just get the exergorts involved, but I think I might be able to leverage advanced gunnery in this one and get a couple extra shots. So let's see what we can do.
Thank you for watching Ion Radio. If you enjoyed this content, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, subscribe and click the bell to be notified when we release new videos. Come join the conversation with our community on Discord, and check out all of our social media links linked down below in the description. One of the ways to show support for our channel is to purchase things from our merchandise store, links down below. If you would like to use arrange rulers and token holders like we use in our videos, make sure to check out Admiral Tater's ship shop for all your acrylic needs. For high quality game mats, make sure to check out Imperial Star Shop. They are the ones that we are currently using in the videos.
Alright, here is the Republic fleet, almost said Rebel. We have Plo Koon on the Venator I over here. Hondo on the Acclamator, he's decided to take charge of that. And of course we have the Pelta sitting over here. For objective ships, for advanced gunnery, we're going to make it the Acclamator. For speeds, the Acclamator, big ships are going to be in speed 1, and then the transport will be in speed 2. There's some hyperspace rings with some of our arcs, one of the B-19s, and it's sitting over here with the Atlas.
Okay, so for myself, Corvus started here to drop off all the fighters, repositioned to speed 2 right here, that's my flagship. The Venator with the Emperor, which is my advanced gunnery ship, is sitting right here, going speed 2, and my Quasars here, cruising at speed 1.
We're going to start the game with the Pelta. We're going to activate with a nav. We're going to take that as a token. We're going to munitions resupply to the Acclamator and the Venator. And then we're going to move speed 2. Very nice.
We're going to go with the Corvus. It's going to reveal and navigate. We're going to take it as a token. And then we're going to move ourselves pretty much like this. Right to there.
Venator is the next activation. We're revealing a nav. We're going to take that also as a token. We're just going to throw tokens on our ships today, John. Move ahead, speed 1. Straight forward. Looking at that squadron ball of death in front of me.
We're going to activate the Quasar. Before I reveal, I'm going to use Wing Commander to change that dial to a squadron. And then we're going to activate 4 squadrons. So we're going to start by activating Howl Runner. I'm just going to grab a 3 because it doesn't really matter. And we're going to move to here. So then we can attack that guy obstructed. So she's 3, +1 for flight controllers, -1 for obstruction, and we roll in. Take 2.
2, okay, well, and then I counter you with 1, which is obstructed for nothing.
Correct. Okay, then we're going to take the next one, which is going to be this guy. It's going to fly up here, attack the same one. So we're 4, +1 for Howl Runner, +1 for flight controllers, -1 for obstruction. But I don't get a reroll, which is frustrating. I needed it. There's 1.
Okay. Might actually take this guy out, John.
This guy comes in, does the same thing. Another 5 dice. We've already talked about the math. 4, 2. What's that leave you on?
That leaves me on 3.
Oh, man. Dice have not been cooperating.
Not in turn 1.
And then we go here, and we do the exact same thing with 5 dice. For another 1 point of damage.
All right.
That's pretty ridiculous how many dice I rolled and still didn't get anything.
Got a fighters?
That's my 4 that I can activate. Then I move forward 1 to right here.
All right, we're activating the Acclamator. We're showing squadron. I'm going to take that as a token. I really don't feel like I can do anything during the turn here. And we're going to continue moving forward at 1 with the Acclamator, putting me right here.
We're going to go with the Venator. It's got a navigate. We'll take it as a token, and we will do this maneuver.
Start of the squadron phase. We're going to activate my 2 arcs. I'm just going to go ahead and activate them first. So we're going to start with this guy, then go to this one. Both are going to make an attempt to attack Howl Runner. So they usually have 2 blues and a red. We're going to drop the red and roll in the blues. So the first arc rolls out of the table, and we block the scatter, and you can take a nothing.
Cool.
So, cool. And then the second one does the exact same thing, which blocks your scatter and your brace, John. That was very effective.
I am always just out of position. So we're going to move this TIE Fighter up to there. And then we're going to tell it to attack the 1-on-2 with Jendon. So that's going to be 4 dice, bumped up to 5, reduced back down to 4 because of Huddle. I need 2 hits. It's been a struggle to get 1 hit. One hit.
You're very accurate 1 hit, John. I'm tempted to, kill it just because of the number of accuracies, but...
Okay, that's my 2.
We're going to move the arcs forward. So we're going to start with the generic one. And he's going to come up over here. And then this one over here is Oddball. Oddball also going to make his run forward as well.
For me, these 2 are just going to bunch up. Right there.
So we're going to move Anakin. Anakin gets to move speed 4, but I don't think I want him to go all the way just yet. So he is, oops. Anakin's going to go to about here. And then Axe, V19's only moved at speed 3. So he's going to make it about here. And is it just me then, John, for what's left?
Just you.
So we're going to take this V19, and he's going to hang out over here, also protecting Anakin. Round 2, we are going to activate the Acclamator. Acclamator shows a squadron dial. We're going to use it and the token. So that's going to give me a total of 4 plus expanded hangar bay, 5 squadrons that I get to activate, John. So we're going to start with this Arc 170 on 1 health left. We're going to do the same shot against Howl Runner because I would very much like to try and kill Howl Runner off. For 1 hit, block your scatter. Flight controller, 2 hits, but you're going to brace that down.
Brace it to 1.
So there's that one. We're going to bring Anakin in. And I want to get that guy. I think unfortunately I'm going to wind up getting these 2 interceptors whether I want to or not. But we're going to have Anakin fire at Howl Runner. So Anakin starts with 2 blues, 2 blacks. Here we go. He's adept 2. So we'll re-roll the blacks. For block both your tokens, take 1.
Okay, so you also then get to decide on what you're doing.
So choose up to 2 enemy squadrons, distance 1 of the defender. Since you were damaged, we're going to hit the 2, within distance 1 of the defender. Let's just do the 2 interceptors right behind. Alright, next squadron, we're on squadron number 2. We are going to...
3.
2, yes, 3. We've completed 2, we're going to do our 3rd. We're going to bring this V19 up. Can I squeeze it in here or not? Yes. Same thing up against Howl Runner. So V19's 2 blues, a red, plus flight controllers. I've got Swarm. Nothing. Cool. Fighters are having an interesting effect on this game, aren't they, Jeff?
You know, we talked about wanting to roll blue accuracies, and that's what they've been doing.
I forgot to activate that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring forward this generic arc. Generic arc, 2 blues, red, another blue. Block the scatter, take 3.
She dies.
Okay. And then I've got one more. What is escort? Axe has escort 3. Let's bring Axe in. And we're going to go after this TIE Interceptor. See if we can take it out. 4, 1. Let's re-roll that with Swarm 1. Jeez. High fighter scoring damage game, huh? Alright, Acclamator is going to move forward its speed 1. We're going to make a little turn here. 1 click on the first yaw joint. And we are now here.
We're going to go with the Quasar now. The Quasar, before it reveals its dial, is going to flip the dial to a squadron. Then we're going to activate 4. What we're going to do is we're going to start with Saber Squadron. Saber Squadron is going to move into snipe range of Anakin, like that, and be outside of range of any other ships. And then we're going to hit you with 5 dice. 5 dice incoming. Cool. We're going to use this to block and spend your scatter.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to re-roll one of these. Take 3.
Well, let's brace. Actually, before I got dodge 1.
Reroll one of these.
Dodge one of those hits.
4, take 2.
Alright, I will still brace that. Yeah, I'll brace it down to 1.
Then we're going to click Jendon, and he's going to do it again, but with 4 dice. We're going to re-roll this one. Take 3.
I'm going to scatter that away.
That's 2 of mine. Jendon's going to come up. And Jendon is going to land here, like so.
He's outside of escort from the V-19.
Yep.
You're going to position him to do so.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then we hit you with 3 blues and 2 blacks. Block your brace. Take 3.
Go ahead and re-roll one of the... Re-roll the blue one, actually.
Take 2.
Take 2. Anakin will survive. So here you go. 1. And I got a counter because I can actually use it now. So
Correct.
Counter 2.
Adept it.
I'm just sitting here looking at how we're rolling.
I'll take 1.
There we go.
I got 1 more, so we'll go with the guy on 1. Has to attack something with the escort, so we'll attack that guy with 5 dice.
Generic V-19.
And I still can't roll hits.
Got a swarm.
Swarm. Take 1. Can I move 1? And land. Right.
Activating the Pelta. Pelta shows nav. We're going to use that as the dial. Since we revealed a nav, we are going to use Clone Navigation Officer to send a nav over here on the Acclamator. and I don't need a parts resupply. So staying at speed 2, extra yaw on the first joint. We're going to move right alongside the Venator.
Corvette's revealing a squadron. We're going to relay through to activate that TIE Interceptor. That TIE Interceptor is going to shoot the escort with 4. Ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Reroll. 0. And then we're going to do this maneuver.
Activating the Venator. Plo Koon shows a nav. We're going to go ahead and use that as the dial. And then we're going to increase to speed 2 using the dial. And just do a little shift like so.
Venator goes. I got a navigate. We're going to use it as a dial. I'm the advanced gunnery ship, so I'm going to shoot twice. These are the only ship fighters at close range, so I can roll blacks against them. So we're going to roll 2 blacks against the guy, and then 2 blacks against the guy.
We're basically combining both your shots,
yep.
So yeah.
So here we go. The guy on 1 is dead.
He's dead.
The guy on 2 takes 2.
All right. So what we're finding is ships are better at shooting squadrons than squadrons are today.
I think I'm going to drop down to speed 1 with the dial. I'm not going to land on you because I can see it.
Yeah.
So we're just going to push you to the
just
side.
move them out because I was clearly on the station. Looks like you're going to land right alongside it.
Yeah, so technically I am on the station.
Ooh, you look at that. You hit the corner. Yes. But you definitely did not overlap the squadron, I would agree. So here we are in the squadron phase. We're going to activate this Arc 170. We're going to shoot up against the interceptor on 1 hull left. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the red to continue with the blues. And I have 1 damage to you. That should kill that interceptor.
It kills it. Before it dies, I counter you with 1.
You do.
For a hit.
For 1.
And then I'm going to use reserved hanger off of here to gain it back at 2 health. Activated. Within that, actually.
It just has to be not engaged, but that's going to be hard to do. And then I have Axe. Let's go ahead and move Axe. I'm going to bring him over here, kind of protect Anakin just a smidge. And I think that's it for my activation. So you have 2 interceptors left to go, John.
Yes, I do. So we're going to start with this guy against the guy with escort.
So the generic one then?
Yep.
Okay.
4. Reroll 1. Take 3. Leaving you on 1. Yay!
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend the evade from Axe to reduce the total by 1. So you did what? 3?
3. So
he's only going to take 2.
Okay, this guy is engaged with that guy that has escort, and he has to attack him.
Correct.
So we're going to reroll this one with Swarm. Take 4.
And I'm going to brace that to make it 2.
And that's going to do it for this turn.
Round 3. At the beginning of the ship phase, I'm going to spend out the Concentrate Fire token on the Venator to activate Intensify Firepower. And then we're going to activate the Pelta. Pelta shows a nav. I am going to take that as a token, and then we're going to use munitions resupply to give the Venator back a concentrate fire token. And then we're just going to move forward to speed 2. Because nothing is in range of the Pelton yet. This turn, coming up, there will be.
Activating the Quasar. Before I reveal a dial, we're going to flip it to a squadron. And then we're going to activate 4. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with Saber because I can still snipe at Anakin with 5. So spend the brace and take 3.
Dodge one of the hits.
Still die.
I think I'm going to die regardless.
3.
Because even if I axe and reduce that by 1 brace...
You can't brace.
Right, because you've already spent it. So yeah, Anakin is going to wind up dying. I can't counter, and there's nothing I can really do about that. Bummer.
Okay, and then we're going to activate this squadron.
Don't forget to activate
Saber?
Saber.
Yeah. Do I want to move Saber? Because Saber's not engaged with anything.
He's not.
I think the answer to that would be yes, and Saber lands on the station right there.
Okay.
Okay, this guy is going to attack your escort because I'm locked in this 5 dice. The struggle. 4, you take that. I don't need to reroll because it will automatically die.
Yep, so we are going to lose the V-19.
And that's been activated. And then we're going to activate this guy, and I have to attack your guy that's right there.
Correct.
5 dice. We will swarm 1. We will spend your brace. Take 3.
For
Reroll.
Jiggles, re-roll one of them. It hits.
Take 2.
Take 2.
You are alive on 1.
I am. For
And
now.
then we're going to take this guy, and he's going to do the same thing, hopefully, into you. 5 dice. Block both, take 2, you're dead.
Yep.
Now I'm not engaged with anything, so we come up and we land right there.
Okay.
That's all my squadrons, and I get to move forward 1. Hold on, do I have flag range actually?
You might.
I can flak that guy.
Okay.
It's the only shot I
oddball.
have, so we'll shoot it. Why not? Shoot at oddball. 1 blue dice. Hit.
You know, I'm just gonna.
You could have me re-roll it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it's a 50-50 shot.
you still have other things that you can activate. Yeah, what the heck? Go ahead, re-roll it, John. Okay, that was worth doing. And then I get to counter back, right? So
Sure.
there's a rule that should be in Armada. My squadrons are allowed to counter back.
And then we land right there.
So we're going to activate the Acclamator. Acclamator is going to show some squadron, or a squadron dial. We're going to go ahead and use that. We're going to activate 4 squadrons, but I only have 3. And we will talk about why I did what I did in the after action. So let's go ahead and start against Merrick Steel. So we have Oddball making the attack, and I believe this is the one that gives me flight controllers, correct?
It does.
So I get extra blue die out of it. And Swarm.
Nothing else is engaged with them, so Swarm doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I still have Swarm. So we are going to block both of your...
Tokens, take 1.
I did not move, so I can't reroll. So yeah, take 1. And we're going to move over here. This Arc 170 is going to attack the
Generic.
so that's 3 blues and a red. For nothing, but I can swarm this one, so we'll reroll that one for...
Can. It's coming to get you. That was that one?
Yeah.
I get a counter.
You get a counter. Go ahead, do the counter, John.
I have no Swarm. Take 2.
Yeah, of course. 1, 2. And I'm bumping your ship here, sorry.
My ship is...
He was like right on it. Yeah.
Right on it, right there.
That Arc 170 is... We'll go after the Swarm. Swarm.
Saber.
Saber, thank you.
I have no counter, so...
I throw him in another... Give me 3 blues to drop the red because it's obstructed.
Oh, this is what it felt like my first turn. Well, we literally just off-camera had a conversation. I'm like, Ken, you should have activated your fighters first because I rolled like 60 dice and eventually they're going to come up as hits. And yours came up as hits and now they're coming up as blanks.
As blanks. So
the dice gods have decided which turn we get rolls on.
It wouldn't have mattered, right? So, I mean, it's... All right, here we go. It would have, but anyway. All right, we are at long range of...
My front.
The front. So, here we go. We've got 3 red dice.
Okay. Exhaust one of your tokens.
Yeah, I'm gonna exhaust the salvo. Here we go. 3.
So you block my salvos.
Block your 2 salvos, take 1.
Okay. Cool. That's pretty awesome.
And then I do not get to make use of my advanced gunnery. I'm gonna... No, not yet. I'm gonna move 1 again.
Technically, you technically have Intensify this round, so you could have switched it, but then I would salvo you. So
yeah,
that's your choice.
I didn't want to do that for that reason.
Okay.
If I only had 1, then yes, but with 2 braces, that just did not seem like a brilliant idea. So there we go. We're now in close.
Nope, we're just out.
Yeah,
that's good for you.
Staying at speed 1 was the right call.
Bad for me. We're going to go with the flagship raider. It's revealing a squadron. We're going to activate this guy. He's going to land on the station, heal up 1, and shoot at this guy in front of him. Like so. And that's going to be 3 blue dice because of obstruction. Take 1. Oh, jeez. And then I'm going to just bump this guy slightly to come up and go here.
It's a fun game today, right, John?
It's been the absolute best. Okay, that's it for that ship.
Activating the Venator. Venator shows a Confire. We're going to use that as the dial. I've got a couple options for shots, but what I'm going to do is fire my front to the front of the Quasar. This is at medium range. So we start with 3 red dice. I wish we were close, John.
Ooh.
Okay. Confire in a red.
Intensify it?
Yeah, I can intensify it. That's all I can really do. So 1, 2, 3, 5.
Brace it, 2, 3, and we will redirect it to this far side. So 2. Man, this shield dial is nowhere near right. Apparently I have like 3 shields and everything. Okay, there we go. Now we're right. So 0, 1 on the front.
Okay, very good. And I could fire my side to the Venator, but I just don't feel like 1 red die is really going to be useful. So let's go ahead and make a move at speed 2.
This is right up my gut.
Right up, we're going to overlap everything. So clearly those 2.
These 2.
I think that's it though.
Yep.
Get this out of the way.
It's revealing in engineering. I'm going to replace the shield on the front, and then we're going to shoot Ken into the front of his ship, medium range, twice. First attack. Block your... I don't think I have any real reroll ability, so we will block your brace. And do that.
Take 2, huh?
Take 2.
Alright, we're just going to redirect both of those to my...
I have XI7, so you can redirect 1.
Well, we're just going to move 1 then, Jack. 1 and then 2. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Next attack. Same dice pool. You needed to be slightly more forward for this to work.
Oh, I lucked out. That's...
For take 4.
4. We're going to brace that to 2. I'm going to go ahead and not redirect that. So 1, 2. Still have a shield on the front.
Okay, and then I have to move. We're going to do the slight turn because I feel like I have to do it to set up previous turn. Actually, that's way better than I thought. You don't actually have attacks.
I don't think so.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna go with Jendon. Jendon's gonna say this TIE Interceptor is gonna shoot you with 3 dice. If I get really, really lucky.
Well, your dice luck.
I do not. You take
don't.
1.
All right.
Then, even though I could shoot you, I'm going to just come up and we're gonna land. So then I'm on this asteroid field, like that. That's gonna do it for turn 3.
Here we go into turn 4. We are going to spend out the concentrate fire off the Venator to once again set up Intensify Firepower. Then we're going to activate the Acclamator. Acclamator shows squadrons. We can activate 4, but again, we only have 3 left. So starting with this Arc 170 on 2 health, I really want Saber to go away. So here we go, firing 3. We're going to drop the red, so 3 blues. 4.
Nothing. Sweet. Does he nudge and heal, or?
Oh, that's right. I can't. Yeah, we'll just and put him back to 3. This is not the squadron phase. I'm just beside myself at how I'm rolling today.
Yeah, it's gone back and forth.
You know what it is, John? I'm not rolling red dice. I should really just drop a blue. We have oddball. I'm going to go after the TIE Fighter. You've actually got an Interceptor on 2 health.
Yep.
So I'm going to go after that one.
Perfect.
So 2, 3 blues, and a black. I need 2. I do not have Swarm on that one. But I don't need it. There's the 2.
I die, I counter you.
Yep.
With 2. Take 0,
Okay.
Swarm 1. Take 0.
Okay, I can do that.
This is this one.
Yep.
I use my ability off of the Quasar
Yep,
by discarding Reserved Hanger. So it stays at 2. And it comes in right there.
Now, I believe we are engaged here.
We are.
So we're going to have to fire at that guy. I mean, I don't have to, because I think I can get... No, I can't, because Anakin's gone. I don't have grid anymore. So we're going to fire over there. And let's see, that's 3 blues and a red. Swarm.
It's alive on 1, and it will counter you.
Too bad Intensify Firepower does not work with ships.
Ready, here we go. 2, I don't get Swarm. Take 1.
1. Alright, now we're going to make some attacks proper. We're going to go after the Venator. And I'm going to come out, we're close range, so start.
Where's that going to shoot?
I'm going to make my first shot, my front, into your side, actually. I'm going to spend a salvo to let me do it.
Okay.
So that's 3 reds, 2 blacks. And I'm going to actually go ahead and external racks here. So 2 more blacks.
Oh.
And then I can, with Intensify Firepower, make that into a hit. Because, yeah, it's a hit with no other icons. I have nothing else I can do with that unless I want to reroll 1. I don't think I want it. Let's see, what do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7. you salvo back with a rainbow.
Yep.
I'll let you salvo back. Take 7.
Into my side.
Into your side.
So I ECM to brace it to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I salvo you.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to take a crit, which stinks. So
7 goes to 4.
Yeah. That's what I said. So
Oh, I thought you said
3 down, and then a crit.
Okay. And then you get crit, yeah.
Injured crew, choose and discard one of your defense tokens, then flip this card face down. Goodbye, red salvo. Here we go, into your front.
That was actually kind of cool.
Yep, 2. I have no anything rerolls.
You do have XI7s.
I do.
I'm going to shove it to the left-hand side, so 1, 2. Then I can make my second shot because of advanced gunnery out the front. We're going to go at the front again. I'm going to spend out my salvo to be able to do this. Do you want to spend my salvo? Yeah. So 3 and 2 into the front. Let's see what happens. Block your salvo. So that's those. This 2, 3. Yeah, just intensify. I was debating if I want to spend my concentrated fire token or not. So there you go. 2, 4, 5.
We redirect all of it to the side, so that's 3 and 2. Wish I could shoot you again, Ken.
And then we're speed 1. I'm going to stay at speed 1. We ram, so I take damage, you take a damage, and that ends this activation.
We're going to go with the Quasar. The Quasar is going to be revealing Squadron with my card. We get to activate 4. We're going to start by using Merrick Steel, and I can fly all the way to the other side. We're going to land, so we're just outside of range 1 of your guy. Let's get a smaller one, this will be way easier. So, like that. And we're going to shoot you with 2 blue dice. Here we go.
So into the Acclamator's front.
Into the Acclamator's front.
Alright, see what you do.
We spend that, and then we hit you with a crit.
The crit is Thruster Fisher. When I change my speed by 1 or more, suffer 1 damage. That is irritating.
And then just to make sure I can do this, Saber's going to come up, and he's going to come down over to here, and we're going to shoot that guy with sniper.
I'm going to activate Merrick for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're going to hit you with 5 dice down to 4 dice. See what we get. 4, take 2, leaving you on 1. That's why healing it was important.
Yes.
So now I have enough room to come in here, and we're going to activate Steel again. For 2 blue dice. We're going to re-roll the crit with Sloane. We're going to get rid of your brace.
Yep.
And take 1.
Taking 1, or I can, just because it's going to matter now or not. Let's spend out the redirect. We're going to shove it to the side.
So that's so far 3.
3, yes. Saber, Jendon, and Merrick, yes.
Okay, now we're going to shoot this guy against the guy on 4. I'm on 1, so it's like, meh. That's going to be 5 dice. No! Should have thought that out and stuck this guy out a little bit more. Oh well, here we go! Take 2!
Okay, and I get to counter 1.
Yep. Nothing.
Nothing?
That's all my shots, let that. So now what we're gonna do is decide if shooting you is gonna be worthwhile. Which ship is this?
Bender.
I'm going to get hit by a lot of damage. Do I think I'm going to survive? Not double arced. I choose not to shoot.
Okay.
We ram. And that's it for the Quasar.
Activating the Venator, I show a concentrate fire dial. We're going to use that as the token. And I'm looking at this Venator right in front of me, John. I think I want to shoot it.
The Quasar?
The Quasar, yes. My Venator.
There is a Venator in front of you.
There's actually two, but yes, it's my Venator front to the Quasar's front. So we start with 3 reds, 3 black dice. I don't think I have anything else. No. Plo Koon is just with squadrons. So here we go. Where's my veteran gunners? 4. At most I could. Here's what we're doing. I am... Yeah. Spend the confire. Let's bring in another black.
Is this blank? Or?
There's 3 hits and the blank, yeah. So this is what I got. I'm not going to X-Rax. I'm going to leave that as such. Let's go ahead and just add 1 more hit. Take 4, John.
Okay. Brace it. Redirect it all to this side.
And out my side, I'm going to shoot the front of your Venator. I'm going to spend my contain to do that. So I have a red, blue, 2 blacks. Okay, that's a better roll. Here's where I'm going to bring in X-Rax. And then we will not confire, intensify that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the front of the Venator.
Okay. I will discard the brace.
So 4.
Discard. Do I have even anything to redirect? So we leave that one, and I will salvo you.
Okay. So you will take your front 2 shields, and then 2. There was a crit in there.
Yep. The crit is structural.
That's my card, John.
That's a lot of damage I just got.
Yep.
Okay, now I get to hit you back.
You do.
4, take 3.
3 going to my side. Let's... I'm going to redirect 1 to the rear, and then take 2. 1, 2. And then moving at speed 2, I'm going to ram you, so we both take damage.
Okay, we're going to go with the Venator. It's got an engineering. We're going to move the 2 shields from the back to the front, and then we're going to put another shield there. Then we're going to start by attacking out my front into your most wanted ship. So that's going to be 2 reds, 2 blues, 2 blacks, plus 2 blacks due to the fact that I have expanded launchers.
So you're just going to dump the expanded launchers in your... Or no,
I get it every
expanded launchers, not external racks.
Yes, and how much health to kill you?
I think you need 4 or 5. Acclamators are 7.
And you have no defense tokens?
I have no defense tokens, as we can see.
5 damage, no rerolls.
On all those dice.
I get exactly
you just
5 damage.
5 damage. Do we have a crit in there?
Nope.
No. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Acclamator goes up in a gigantic ball of flame.
Okay. And then we're going to shoot into your side of the Venator.
From your front.
From my front. It's going to be 2 reds, 2 blues, 4 blacks. And we'll see what we get. I got the accuracy to block your salvo.
Ah.
And then we're going to external racks into this.
Okay. That looks like 6.
Here we go.
7.
7.
Well, let's go ahead and brace that down to 4. Ouch. Yeah. Do we have any? We have no crits though.
I haven't gotten crits in 2 attacks.
Yeah. Spending out the redirect. Going to the rear, so 1, 2, and then 2 hits.
And we do this.
Activating the Pelta. Pelta has a concentrate fire, and we are going to use that as the dial. I do have a double arc on the front of your Venator, so we're going to start. Let's go with my side first. So that is a red and a black. I am going to use the redirect because you have Palpatine for 1. Let's go ahead and use the concentrate fire dial here. Add in a black die and intensify like that for 3. Second shot, 2 reds and a black. So my front to your front. And it looks like it's just going to be another 3 with a crit.
Shield failure.
1, 2, 3. What is that now?
I'm on 1.
You're on 1. So movement, I think I got you here, John. I'm going to make this move here, which that will overlap you. Would you agree with that?
Yep.
And then I will only go speed 1 as such. So I will land here. Both take damage, your Ven goes up.
We're going to go with the Corvus. It's spending all of its stuff with a nav to jump up to speed 4 and try to disappear. We land all the way over here. 4 squadrons. This guy is not engaged with anyone and is in range 1 of this guy, so we're shooting at the front of your Venator.
Okay.
Take a hit.
I'm gonna
Take it.
take it. And you know what, John? I'm gonna salve you back. 2 black dice, right? For 2 hits.
Okay, and then this guy is going to attack your guy on 1 health with 3 dice. Can I get 1 hit? I do.
You did. Just.
Finally. Kill these things 1 health at a time. And that's going to do it for round 4.
Starting with turn 5, we're going to activate the Venator. We are showing a concentrate fire, and we're going to see what I cannot do with the Quasar. So we're going to make my front shot. That's 3 reds, 3 blacks. Need to do some damage here. Unfortunately, I can't intensify. That looks pretty good. Let me bring in another black here with the Confire dial.
Nothing else you can do.
No, there really isn't. So, can't use any of your tokens. Take 3.
1, 2, 3.
You need 2 more, right?
That is correct.
Alright, so I'm gonna flak out my.
You can do 2 dice there, 1 dice there.
So let's do that. We're gonna go after Merrick. It's 2 blacks.
Okay.
1 more. I needed 1 more hit. 1.
Cool.
And
1 against Jendon.
1 against Jendon.
Yep.
1. I'm going to ram you, so we both take 1, and that is it for the Venator.
We're going to go with the Quasar. The Quasar is going to be revealing an engineering. I thought it was going to be worth a shot. And then we're going to discard Pursuant, because I revealed something that's not a squadron, to get a squadron dial. Cool. Let's do this. I put a shield back up on the front.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Saber Squadron to come over to here, and we're going to... Actually, hold on, let me do this in a different order. We're going to use this guy, land on the station, heal a health, land right there, and we're going to shoot the guy on 2.
Okay.
So that's going to be 5 dice. You're dead.
Yeah, he's dead. I can counter back with 1. Well, but you, did you snipe? No, you didn't.
This is not a snipe,
so 1. 2.
Back to 1 with him. Okay, and then Saber Squadron's gonna come over here, and we're gonna just go right along the station line to be at distance 2. That seems pretty good. And we're gonna hit you with 5 dice. This was an accuracy. Oh, no, this was good. I had 2 accuracy, so we're going to spend that, block the other one, re-roll this. Take 3.
3. Okay. Because I can't really do anything about that. 3, down to 4. I cannot counter because you sniped.
And then we're gonna have this guy do it again! This time it's only 4 dice, though. Cool. And then we're going to re-roll 1 with Swarm. Take 3.
Reroll 1 of the hits.
Accuracy.
I'm going to spend out the brace for only to take 1.
Okay. And then no counter.
Nope, because I'm too far away.
Yep.
Your little squadrons, stay straight. That's why they're not hitting well. They're not, flying in formation.
And then this guy is going to come up. We're going to land right here, so then we're engaged. And we're going to shoot you with 5. Take 5.
Well, most I can do is drop that down to 4, so I'm clearly going to die. But before I do, I get to counter 1. 4, 1.
Boink. That's my...
You're 4.
My 4 squadrons. Then I'm going to shoot you into your front with 3 blues. Because it's funny. Take 3.
Well, I don't have a redirect. Bugger. Okay. Well, I'm going to brace that to 2 and salvo you back just to do so. So, 1, 2. My salvo's a rainbow.
I explode.
You will explode. Unless I don't roll.
No, it literally is automatic. So you can go ahead and roll your dice, though. No, I have technically tokens.
You've got tokens, yeah.
I'm going to explode.
Block your
Brace.
Your brace, yeah. And then take 2, so...
Ruptured engine! Kaboom.
Activating the Pelta, showing a nav. We're going to use that as the dial. We're going to make some flak shots. The only ones that really matter are the 2 interceptors here. I only get 1 die on them.
Blues.
Blues, so let's see if I can kill them off.
Which one?
We're going to go for the one that's hanging off the station. Nothing. And then we're going to go for the one that's on the other side by the Venator. For 1, that one will go. I could shoot at the others, but I don't really see much point because of what we're going to do here. I'm just going to move forward to... can I get on the station? I can. I don't think I will overlap Jendon. No, I do. Shield dial. But I will heal my one thing there.
Okay, so here we go. Ability to navigate, we're going to use it, we're going to do a bunch of stuff, and we're going to end up way over there. Squadron phase. Flies away. This guy over here flies away. We're going to do the next turn, so basically Ken gets the flak on my fighters that don't activate yet, and then we go from there.
And we're back. So that was kind of an exciting game, John, and did not go the way I think either one of us wanted that to go.
No. Dice at the beginning, when I took 2 turns and I didn't kill like a single squadron, I'm like, well... Actually, the first time I looked at Ken, I'm like, I lost. And he's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, 100%. I know I lost. I don't have enough firepower to take you out at this point.
If you had one more turn of your fighters, even with what you had left, I think you could have actually taken out the Venator. So yeah, that one turn of doing, what, like 4 damage total? No, you had my arc down to, I think, 2 health.
Yeah, well, the first one it was on 1 health or whatever,
yeah,
and then the next one I had it on another health. It just left everything at, like, not enough health.
And then that dice luck switched to me during rounds 3 and 4, because I couldn't hit anything either.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird in terms of how that happened. And then I know during the game there's one point where I had a really weird thing going on, and that was the activation. I believe it was turn 2 or 3, and I decided to activate the Pelta instead of the Acclamator. Now I did that because I was looking at what the options were, and the Acclamator was my advanced gunnery ship. So I said to myself, I don't want to move this. I'm going to move the Pelta, let one of your other ships get in range, and maybe have a better shot. Having said that, I lost 3 squadrons to that, which we're thinking at most maybe I would have knocked out 1 more interceptor. Maybe.
Probably 2. I still had
2.
a reserved hangar at the time.
You did. So, but you did spend both of them. So in terms of end score, maybe 1. But and then John, I know you were talking about what you were doing with the Venator.
So I clicked in the Venator to go in. I should have accelerated out, but that's all I needed to do because it allowed you to take 2 shots. I mean, you got like a ton of damage on all of that, and then you just plink damage in.
Yep.
I should have just let you take 1, killed it, and then moved. I was going for greed there. Also, I don't like the Venator Sloane list as much. It's fun, but this is not top-tier Sloane. Top-tier Sloane is still an ISD-2. Because that turn, like, I shot 2 shots into you as an ISD-2, and if I had advanced gunnery, whatever, with
an ISD-2,
Sloane,
yeah,
advanced gunnery wouldn't have been there.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would have gunnery teams.
Yeah.
And then, it's just not as good as an ISD-2.
Well, this is an idea you've been wanting to try for a while. So now you've had it on the table. Yeah, all right, we're going to check this one off your list.
Yes, it is. It's gone. But yeah, it was a bloodbath of missing. There's turns that we just went back and forth, counter-attacking and doing no damage.
A lot of accuracies were thrown in this game.
But only against generics.
Yeah, against the generics. You had 2 shots with the Venator where it was all regular hits, no crits. And then a lot of
I don't know if I rolled a single double.
I don't think you did.
No.
I did. See, there we go. Again, I was dropping the red dice instead of the blue dice on my squadrons. That would have had a minor impact. Maybe. Probably not.
So let's go over the score real fast.
So final score, I wound up getting 361 points for Summer's Plo Koon fleet.
I'm sitting at 278.
So it's a victory in my column. So that's my 1 for the season, right? So but congrats, Summer. It was a fun list to play. I enjoyed using it. Didn't get to really leverage Plo Koon as much. Probably will try it a second time, off camera at one of the local stores and see if we can do a little bit better with it. I think the hyperspace rings and everything going on, too much I was thinking about.
To be fair, You guys don't see it, but Ken 100% lost the first deployment, and I told him that he should redo it.
I have to give John some credit. I know what I was thinking. I'm trying to figure out like 12 different things. Again, it wasn't my list. And yeah.
He put down, I'm like, okay, well, I won.
Yes.
Now you can redeploy.
Yeah, so the first game, John 10-1'd me, and, you know, that's off camera. Yeah, no, credit to John. He's always very kind to me when I do something really stupid. It would probably make for not good entertainment, John.
It would have been entertaining for me.
For you, yeah. He'd be cackling, you know, have the Montgomery Burns.
With Palpatine in the background.
Yeah.
So, back to the score before we jump too far forward. It ended up being a 7-4 with a difference of 83.
Yeah, and in terms of extra points gained with advanced gunnery, I gained 100, you gained 66. There was one intelligent thing I did was use it on the Acclamator.
Yeah, Acclamators are very good ships for advanced gunnery as the second player because it's like worth almost nothing.
Right.
And it's already wanting to be a gunship and like it only has one die difference than any other front shot of the Republic.
Yeah, so I enjoyed playing the game. It was kind of fun to be able to check a couple dice. So definitely looking forward to the next one.
Okay, big shout out to all of our Patreon members. If you'd like to join their ranks, there's a link down below.
So at the beginning of the episode, we said that we've got a contest where you can win prizes. And once again, with All Things, we are releasing a Intensify Firepower card, basically the whole kit for a single player for Summa All Things. So if you are interested in winning this prize, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment for us on what you liked about this episode, and then make sure you also put hashtag Summa, so hashtag SUMMA, so that we can pick one of you guys out.
Okay, until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
This is Ion Radio.